4 years, Kodak Black looked untouchable. Between 2014 and 2020, he wasn't just making hit records. He became one of the most talked about names in rap. But fast forward to 2026, and the videos now spreading across social media paint a very different picture. Millions of fans are asking the same disturbing question. What really happened to Kodak Black? And is anyone stepping in before it's too late? That disturbing footage immediately sparked one question across social media. Why does it seem like so many people have stopped paying attention? Some believe the turning point came on February 28, 2023, when reports linked Kodak Black to another legal battle. After pleading not guilty to firearm and possession charges, he acknowledged drinking alcohol but denied allegations involving other substances. From that moment on, many fans felt his public image began to unravel.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house. But and that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. So all that's just the process that it had to be in other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet. Then on top of that, it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian. I mean, and then it's just like my era, bro. Like nah, like man, you better off.
Not long after that live stream, the situation escalated dramatically. Federal agents carried out a raid at Kodak Black's Florida home, leading to his arrest and placing him back in custody. As the legal pressure intensified, his attorney, Bradford Cohen, negotiated an agreement that reportedly allowed Kodak to enter a rehabilitation program instead of serving what could have become a 2-year prison sentence.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in an Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
It's just unjust and not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample, and that'll clear you.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
Kodak ultimately spent more than a year in rehabilitation, and as time passed, many people began to forget the artist who had once dominated the rap scene. But after completing the program, he attempted a comeback with the release of Walk, a track that drew more than 33 million views and briefly reignited hope among his supporters. That momentum, however, quickly shifted when he appeared on a live stream with Kai Cenat. Viewers immediately noticed behavior they described as unusual, pointing to heavy sweating, erratic movements, and repeated outbursts that fueled fresh concern across social media.
You would say, but at times when it feel good, that's what you say sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
For many longtime supporters, this appeared to be the moment everything changed. Public opinion shifted rapidly, and disappointment began replacing the loyalty that had followed Kodak for years. As criticism spread across social media, he soon went live on Instagram, attempting to respond to the backlash and explain the viral moments from his appearance on Kai Cenat's stream.
Say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all type, y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take one person, and y'all be so y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of look. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro, you're trying to like, and y'all think.
The response online was swift and overwhelmingly critical. Many viewers believed his behavior suggested he had fallen back into old patterns, making the moment even more shocking because nearly 200,000 people were watching live. For countless fans who had spent months hoping rehab would mark a fresh start, the footage felt like a heartbreaking setback. Not long afterward, Kodak tried to build a presence in the live streaming world himself, hoping to reconnect with his audience as the format exploded in popularity. But instead of changing the conversation, his first broadcast ended almost as quickly as it began after clips circulated showing him behaving erratically, including climbing onto his kitchen counters, fueling even more concern and speculation online. At that point, many believed things couldn't get any worse. But according to people closely following the situation, what happened next would leave even longtime supporters questioning whether Kodak was facing a much deeper struggle behind the scenes.
Stuck on the mat. Hey, stuck on the mat. Then a bed rest, then a long nap, because she took it out today, and you can't do it back. You can't help.
As more unsettling clips continued to circulate, concern around Kodak Black only intensified. With each new appearance, more fans seemed to distance themselves from both the artist and his music. Then, during another live stream, he made remarks that many viewers interpreted as deeply troubling, leaving social media flooded with fear and speculation about his state of mind. But those comments would soon lead to an even bigger wave of reactions, because what surfaced next shifted the conversation far beyond music.
Again, while we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Hey, bro, like let time do it, bro. Time is the best, what you call it, whether it's gonna heal or whatever, it's gonna like, you know, let time do it. You gotta be patient. Love is patient, love is kind. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? It makes absolutely zero sense, no sense at all, for try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on, everybody on, your men on, your tongue, everybody again. While we waiting, while we just down here waiting on one.
What made the situation even more emotional was what many viewers noticed afterward. It appeared that Kodak's comments closely echoed a viral post circulating online, where one user questioned why the people closest to him weren't doing more to help, claiming it was heartbreaking to watch his condition seemingly worsen. That observation quickly fueled speculation that Kodak may have seen the post before going live. Soon, even more messages began flooding social media. Some users expressed fear that every new clip left them more concerned than the last, while others wondered whether someone would step in before the situation became even more serious. Those conversations only intensified after another viral video surfaced showing Kodak eating chicken in the middle of a roadway, a moment that spread rapidly across the internet and reignited widespread concern about what viewers believed they were witnessing.
Okay. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. Hold on, I want to be part of. Bro, I want to join that, bro. I want to be down here.
As concern continued to spread across social media, millions of people were once again talking about Kodak's well-being. Hoping to explain what he had been carrying inside, he returned to Instagram Live and opened up about the pain he said had followed him for years, telling viewers he had never truly experienced real love. For many watching, it became one of his most emotional public moments. But it also raised even more questions about what he was going through behind the scenes.
Girl treated you right? Never, bro. I never had a bitch. I never experienced love before. I never experienced it. I never experienced it, bro. I never experienced it, bro. I never did, bro. I never did, bro. I never experienced love, bro. I never did, bro. I never had it. I never had it, bro. I never had it, bro. I never had it. I never had it.
Those emotional comments quickly reached one of the biggest names in music. Before long, Kanye West publicly responded, saying he wanted to personally check on Kodak and urging others in the industry to stop watching from the sidelines and start offering real support. His message sparked a fresh wave of conversation, with many wondering whether this could finally become the turning point Kodak needed, or whether it had all come too late.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm getting a flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now, I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like, we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man out.
Later that same night, Kodak appeared on yet another live stream. This time, he was seen pacing back and forth inside his bedroom while making comments that reportedly included calling himself Drake's favorite rapper. Whether that claim was true or not wasn't what caught the internet's attention. Instead, many viewers focused on the people around him. Rather than stepping in or encouraging him to take a break, those nearby appeared to keep filming and laughing as the clip spread across social media. For many fans, that raised an even bigger question. Was Kodak surrounded by people who genuinely cared about him, or by people who were simply watching the situation unfold?
Favorite rapper?
Who?
I'm the favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
He always say that, even if people always say that. They always do that. You ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't hearing around so shit like, oh no, it's real. You just good.
What made the footage even more unsettling was the setting itself. These moments weren't unfolding in public. They were being recorded inside Kodak's own home, a place many would expect to be private. Yet the videos continued making their way online for months, with each new clip fueling even greater concern. Eventually, the growing controversy reached Bunk, who publicly stepped forward with a message of encouragement, hoping to convince Kodak to accept the support many believed he desperately needed.
But right now, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. And from the outside looking in, it's obvious that you're and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah, you trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now. But by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains are broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You got to make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, got to set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread, man, holla.
But just 1 week later, another moment pushed the controversy even further. During an appearance at a local football game, a fan approached Kodak and told him they loved seeing him when he was healthy and doing well. Instead of becoming a positive interaction, the exchange quickly took an unexpected turn. While streaming live on Instagram, Kodak reacted with visible anger, leaving many viewers stunned and reigniting concerns that the pressure surrounding him was continuing to build. For many fans, it no longer felt like a series of isolated incidents. It was beginning to look like a pattern, and the next public appearance would only make those fears even harder to ignore.
Yeah, I love when Kodak's sober. Chain sober. I love sober. I know it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what? We young sober. Young sober.
That same weekend, another public appearance intensified the growing concern. Kodak was seen at a Baltimore Ravens game, where his behavior quickly became a major talking point among fans both inside the stadium and across social media. As clips from the event spread online, posts began circulating from people who said they were genuinely worried about his well-being after watching him interact with Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson. What should have been a routine public appearance instead fueled an even larger conversation about whether Kodak was facing a much deeper struggle than anyone had realized. And as those concerns continued to grow, respected voices within the hip-hop community decided it was finally time to step in.
Hey Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, big G? I love Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah! Hey, that boy Yak in the city. Yeah, Yak in the city. I live out here. Hello.
For many people within the hip-hop community, this appeared to be the moment concern could no longer be ignored. As conversations about Kodak's well-being continued to grow, Wallow and Gilly decided to reach out directly, choosing to offer guidance instead of criticism. Their message wasn't about headlines or controversy, it was about responsibility. They urged Kodak not to lose faith in himself and reminded him that his children were depending on him, encouraging him to keep fighting no matter how difficult life had become. For a brief moment, it seemed like voices of support were finally breaking through. But the next public appearance would once again put Kodak at the center of another wave of controversy.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you. You gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect with you, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady get, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people want to laugh, they want to joke, they want to criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you.
According to public records, Kodak is the father of 5 children and is believed to be the primary source of financial support for much of his family. For many fans, that reality only made the situation feel even more serious, with growing concern about the direction his life appeared to be taking. Then, almost immediately afterward, another moment pushed the story into an even bigger spotlight. Kodak attended an event at the White House, but instead of the appearance making headlines for the right reasons, clips from the event quickly spread across social media. Many viewers described his behavior as unusual, turning what should have been a major career milestone into yet another viral controversy. And this time, it was unfolding on one of the most recognizable stages in the country.
Imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue.
Oh, green. Oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dumb people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? Who gonna take the trash out?
As footage from the White House spread across the internet, the backlash escalated faster than ever. What should have been remembered as one of the biggest public moments of Kodak's career instead became another source of intense criticism and debate. With the controversy dominating social media, Kodak later addressed the situation during an interview, offering a public apology after many longtime supporters said this was the moment they finally lost hope. But even after saying he was sorry, the story was far from over. In fact, another unexpected statement would soon send the conversation in an entirely different direction.
I'm honestly, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to everybody that I wronged. And I'm so sorry to all the times I made my mom cry. And I'm sorry to all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to young Miami. You know what I'm saying? For kind of disrespecting her and stuff like that. She accepted my apology.
Later that same night, Kodak returned to social media and shifted the conversation once again. This time, he spoke directly about Kanye West, praising him for showing support when many others had remained silent. During the live stream, Kodak also made several remarks about other high-profile figures and ongoing legal controversies, sharing opinions and predictions that quickly spread across the internet. He even floated the idea of working with Kanye on future music, turning an already emotional night into yet another headline that left fans trying to figure out what would happen next. But while those comments dominated social media, an even bigger challenge was already waiting for him, one that couldn't be ignored once he stepped inside a courtroom.
Yeah. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause I'm some poet. Kanye the only did it. Cause he know he ain't a lot of the other look at me. I'm clean up in her wife. Kanye
While the online controversy continued to dominate headlines, an even more serious battle was unfolding behind the scenes. Kodak's ongoing legal troubles were beginning to cast a shadow over everything else. Reports indicated that he was preparing to appear in court over trafficking and possession charges, with several news outlets suggesting there was growing speculation that prosecutors might not support giving him another opportunity for leniency. As questions about his future continued to build, many wondered just how severe the outcome could be. But before he ever walked into that courtroom, Kodak sparked another wave of controversy. During an Instagram live session, he made comments about using a substance that many viewers connected to the one famously depicted in the television series Breaking Bad. Those remarks spread rapidly online, adding fresh fuel to an already intense public debate and leaving many people questioning whether his legal challenges were only part of a much bigger story.
Yeah, it must be off today because he's good. What you mean? You mean as in I must be off it, or I must not be on it? What you trying to say? Whoever the his name, mellow fellow. You know me. I eat good. I eat good every day, all day, yeah, man. High or not, yeah. I'm being a. I tried it though. I don't for real. But I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, right now. Man, everybody be on. It's nothing. You feel me? That's why I said that. That's why I had said that, you feel me?
However, the overall court hearings for this case has been hard on Kodak. So much so that after one court day, he later went on TikTok live showing his true emotions. Kodak's legal situation soon caught the attention of even more voices within the hip-hop community. Among them was Bunk, who publicly shared his concerns about what could happen if Kodak ultimately received a prison sentence. Drawing from his own perspective, he suggested that life behind bars could be especially difficult and warned that Kodak's past associations and public controversies might create additional challenges if he were incarcerated. His comments quickly sparked debate online, with many fans wondering whether Kodak was approaching the most critical chapter of his life. As the speculation continued to grow, one question overshadowed everything else. Would Kodak be given another chance to rebuild his life, or was the legal system about to change his future forever?
Well, Kodak done been in jail, bro, so that was a detrimental move to him, bro. Like 6ix9ine, I'm gonna tell you this, Vlad, and I'm pretty sure 6ix9ine knows this too. 6ix9ine is the most hated person in prison.
Real.
You hear 6ix9ine name damn near every other day. When people looking at their case, this motherfucker 6ix9ine. Like he is hated, he's hated. He's hated, bro. What Kodak did, he's gonna have to stand on that. He better stay out of, I got 9 calls from the feds, from the state, everything. Like, Boost, is it true? I know people are, bro, they gonna get on Kodak for that, bro. If he ever...
Because of Kodak's previous legal history, many legal observers believe this case could carry far more serious consequences than the ones he faced in the past. Whether that ultimately leads to prison, another opportunity for treatment, or a completely different outcome will depend on how the legal process unfolds. Now we want to hear from you. Do you believe Kodak Black deserves another chance through rehabilitation, or do you think prison is the only realistic outcome? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more untold stories from the world of hip-hop, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next investigation.